I think I might have a fucking problem. Punching out a rolling marijuana. Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem. Get it. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Madden World, what it be like? It's your boy Fo. Xbox 720 is the gamer tag on the PS4, and yo, this is that double, triple Madden OGs, and we are back, and bro, we finally got the game. We are out. Chill, man. I'm so happy. First day, I told y'all I was gonna drop content on the first day. Let's get it. Now, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like, comment, and sub. Hit that notification bell so you can know when we post. And everybody, if you're already a part of the channel, make sure you go ahead and like and comment. You push me through that algorithm, and I can get to more people, and I can get more subs, I can get more views, and with that we can bring you more content because I'll have more time to do this shit. Y'all already remember what I said from my channel update, so let's go ahead and jump into it. We want to look at the New York Giants playbook. We're going to look at the 43 over. All right, we're going to look at two plays, primarily fire zone 2, and then we're going to look at Mike Will Blitz. So let's go ahead, call it, put it on the field. Now, I was hella excited about like the offensive line play, unit awareness. You see, I got the Cowboys, bro. So this offensive line is, everybody's been talking about their OP, and they pick up a lot of shit and they pancake a lot of shit. The ID, the Mike feature, also the running back is more aware this year. Just a lot of different shit. I didn't play last night. This morning I got up and like within like, I swear, like 30 minutes I found this shit, because I used to run 335 odd. Go check my channel. That was a blitz. That was my favorite blitz, and that was the first thing I went to. But then one of the things that they've done this year is if you run like quarters, 146, 245, shit like that, bro, it's just easier for them to run the football on you. I heard running is hella overpowered, so I wanted to look at some of the more base sets like 43. And I don't really ever run 43, so I went with that. But you know, 3-4, 46, you'll see a lot of those kind of come up on my channel, because they are more like balanced, where you can't really run too well on them, and then you won't be able to pass on them either because of how good the blitzes are. Alright, the setup's really simple. All you're gonna do is spread the defensive line, crash out, and then you're gonna move this player out. Really, that's all you have to do. I found this 6-man blitz can break the game. I can make this a 5-man blitz. I like the 6-man though, just kind of like how I did last year. We'll show you how that works. As you can see, those two players are gonna scream in. Now 6v5, so of course there's gonna be a player that gets free, but we get 2 free. Now, of course, with me being on, I wouldn't look out in the coverage either. As you can see, my player that I'm on out here, one thing they've changed this year in Madden, he doesn't auto move, so you're gonna have to play. You have to make sure you guard your man. I wasn't guarding my man because I know how people are in the fucking comments. I torch you, bro. Yeah, okay, all right. But anyway, all right, now we're gonna go ahead and block the running back. All right, so spread the defensive line, you crash him out, same exact thing. This is with the running back block now, no different. And what you're gonna notice is you're still gonna get those 2 players in. Now, one of the things that I like and I love, really, I'm telling you, it's what's cool is like I said, like bigger sets can get ran on, so smaller sets, the smaller sets, like the quarter sets, can be ran on. So bigger sets, like 43, for instance, they're gonna have linebackers, and this linebacker is gonna be manned up on the running back. So anytime that running back actually blocks, he's just gonna blitz in. He'll shoot directly in, and as a result, the blitz goes unaffected by that, because they're not able to get a numbers advantage by somebody blocking. Okay, all right, so now we want to slide protect and then slide protect and then block Ezekiel Elliott. After that, we're gonna set up the same exact way, no different. All right, also right here, like I said, because you can press, deal with the outside people, I would put my nickel back right here. That's just an adjustment that I would make. I'm not talking about adjustments. We're just talking about the blitzes right now. I'm not really wanting to focus on that. So let's go ahead and snap the ball. And as you can see, He still comes screaming. We actually get a turnover there. Let's go ahead and replay real quick so you can see what happened with the blitz. It's really simple, man. Like 54 is just going unaffected. They're having to choose. 55 is doing the same thing. He's just going right in. 70's just confused. So you're still getting 2 players in. We'll run that again. So we'll slide protect and then block the running back. Show you that it's consistent. Spread the D line, crash them out. It's really, bro, that blitz is just hella easy to set up, bro. And see, that's something that happens quite a bit too. Let me replay that. I'm actually glad that happens. So you can see that, because this is something that where nano detection, for whatever reason, it just doesn't pick it up. Because nano detection is still in the game. Sometimes it does, but most times it doesn't. So the left guard will sometimes choose the linebacker back there to pick up. And if he ever does that, the blitz is worse. Because the defensive end will just B-gap in, like you see him right there. And then, as you can see, this player, Anthony Barr is just blitzing in. So you still getting those 2 players, except you got B-gap right there too. Alright, now we want to go ahead and move on, and we're going to show you what happens when you max protect. So now we're max protecting. We're just going to set it up the same. See how quick I'm setting that up? You can always set that up where you can make all these other adjustments. So you can always fix your coverage on the back end. So let's go ahead and snap the ball. And then we're going to show you, he's still going to scream, bro. Even with max protection, it's not going to change. All right? So this is why I think this shit is just crazy. And now I'm like free to do whatever I want to do. If I decided to blitz in all the way back here, then I would have been wide open. I done had a wide open lane. But I would just take that player and then I would just go cover everything else if they're max protecting. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue to move on. And then now what we want to do is, oh yeah, ID the mic. Let's do that because we hadn't done that. Alright, so we're going to slide protect to the left. We're going to block the running back. And then we are going to ID the mic. Alright, so that should have them try to pick up the player that's causing the blocking issue, focus on him, spotlight him in a way, and then we're gonna go from there. Alright, so as you can see, we got it set up. We're gonna snap the ball, and look, it does nothing. ID the mic is not doing anything with this. So we got the B gap. Hey, I'm sorry. If I can, in a world where I can get a B gap, I'm fine with that, dog. Especially in a nano detection era, it's definitely good to be able to get that B gap and still get your player coming up the A gap like that. All right. So that's what it's actually worse when you start to try to do ID the mic. So now let's go ahead and look at play action. So play action, and this is a PA shot play. Last year, PA shot plays did a really good job at killing like blitzes. So we'll go ahead and run it. As you can see, it's still gonna get through, bro. Like a shot play doesn't have a chance against this. Still, you could probably flip it and run it, but just one of the things, this blitz works on both sides, so it doesn't really matter. You could always flip against the running back. It also works on the center. So let us, I think that's all of that. Matter of fact, before I go under center, let me go ahead and switch. Put the running back on this side. Alright, so now let's go ahead and block the running back on the same side and show you that you could actually, as opposed to like flipping the play, if you prefer it over here, you could just run it like that. It ain't gonna change nothing. See, you still gonna be able to get 2 players in, even with the running back blocking on the same fucking side. So shit is relatively broken. As you can see, like he'll just come in, he'll loop in, 54 loops in, and then that A gap comes wide, like wide open. All right. So that's with you moving it over on that side. Let's real quick. Let us like go under center, and we'll show you against some basic under center shit, and then we'll show you against like some like heavy blocking under center shit. Yeah, let's just call it what I'm already blocking, so we get it out the way. All right. Man, I'm sick as shit, bro. I don't feel good at all. All right, so we'll set it up. Well, it's the same thing. As you can see, bro, you got a player blocking already. You still gonna get that player in, bro. Screaming, just in. Like, that's ridiculous. And a lot of the times, Anthony Barr will go straight up the A gap. He looped in that time. You saw him loop. Sometimes he'll loop in. I don't know why. But other times he'll just run straight up the middle. But both of those players looped in with a blocking player under center. So no different, all right? I just wanted to show you that it still works. Now, we're going to show you what happens when we try to just sell out to it. As you can see, we'll call single back wing tight. And we'll just try to block the house. We'll block as many players as we can block. And then we'll show you... All right, so as you can see, this is probably this is as much block as you can get. All right, so I got tight end on both sides. I got a running back back there. I'm blocking everybody. All right, so we're gonna try to call it, and as you can see, he's just gonna beeline in, bro. And then like I could have been playing the middle of the field with the free safety. But look, beeline, just right to it. And plus, look at the other safety. The other safety's already playing underneath. He's not even blitzing in, so he's playing underneath. I can play underneath. And look, I got coverage now if you try to do that. Like, I'm still coming in straight beeline it through. Alright? So that's what makes this play just hella difficult to defend. Now, we're gonna show you... I'm like 12 minutes in. So we'll show you like the 5-man version of this. Cause there's two ways I like to run the 5-man version. I could run the 5-man version and the same if I want it. It depends though. So you can run it like this, and you're either gonna put this person in a spot, or you're gonna put this person in a curl, or that, like whatever you want to do. You could do that, all right. And then you'll snap the ball, and you're gonna get this looping player, all right. So that's the 5-man. So it's coming in on 5. Now we can go ahead and block the running back, and then we'll show you. So we can still get the pressure in with the player being blocked. So we'll snap the ball, and the player's still gonna come in with him being blocked. Now, one of the things that they can do to pick up the 5-man is slide protect to the left and then block the running back. So what we would do to offset that is we would shift the defensive line to the left, then crash out. And then we can only put this guy on. We can't put that DT on like a spy. It's not gonna work. So this would actually make it where they can't slide protect and block a running back. Let me look at that again. Yeah, so it did. So it'll either be the looping player on the inside or this looping player on the outside. Somehow he got caught up with the tight end and all of that other funky shit. Yeah, you see that? But he's still getting wide open. All right, we'll do it again to see if we can get it to come in more clean. All right, so we're going to shift to the left. We're going to crash out, and then we'll change this. All right, so it's really that easy. And let's see if it works this time a little bit more clean. Yeah, well, that'll happen. And as you can see, I still got 2 players in at that point. That'll happen a lot too. It's like 9 out of 10 you'll get the 2 in. So as you can see, like it's still coming in now with 5. I'm still able to get it with 5. So you can easily make this a 5-man blitz if you prefer. And then that way you can have a little bit of protection over the middle of the field, or a little bit of protection like safeguarding you if you feel like your users aren't there in the 6-man blitz. All right. So now what we want to do now is we want to look at the zone version real quick, and then I'm gonna be done with the video. It's like 15 minutes long. Y'all know how I rock, bro. But I'm giving at least the entire way through. Every time I'm doing something, I'm giving you some shit you can use. And I'm teaching you more about the play itself. Alright. I'm gonna get some footage of me running this shit against people, and then I'll show y'all like adjustments that you can make in the game. I'm not gonna do any of that right now. Fire Zone 2 is a play that you can run as well. This is more like a zone version. Alright, so you could change those to cloud flats if you want. I would probably change them to cloud flats. I don't really like soft squats as much. After you do that, you'll set it up pretty much the same way, except you want to blitz that player and then just move him out. So now like the blitz is just coming from a different angle, basically. That's really it. I mean, you can have them more confused by keeping it right there, or you can just leave him right there. It doesn't really matter where you put him. And then now your responsibility is solely the middle of the field. Those cloud flats are going to do an excellent job. Nothing's going to be given up deep over the middle of the field. You just got to have pretty good users and lurk and play the middle of the field. And you're going to see where you're going to be able to get, I don't know, you're going to be able to get those players on the outside coming in. That shit ended up being kind of crazy. Let me go ahead and run it again. Alright, so now we're gonna do it again. Yeah, so just like that. And then you'll still get the blitz in. So you could run that. I mean, if you wanted to, that's a way you could do it. You could also, in this same particular play, if you want to set it up, you could blitz Anthony Barr. And you can move this player out. You can mix this particular shit up. And then the blitz can be effective like this. I actually like this version a lot. But it's a pretty good way to run it. And as you can see, both of those players are looping. And then that way you're getting a 2 or you're getting a 1 if they block the running back. So it's really simple, man. It's a really easy blitz to run. It's not hard. But I mean, overall, bro, I like it. I'll probably give you a little update on it. This probably ain't gonna even be a blitz I run a whole lot this year, but this is just an example about how easy it was to find pressure and how easy it is to get shit cracking. So like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, respect the OGs. Peace.